If you are getting into the fragrance community and you're having fun discovering new smells, the niche, the designer, the cheapies, you will likely encounter fragrances that for one reason or another do not suit you. If you already have a sizable collection and you've been in the game, then you have likely blind bought something due to good reviews or hype and then regretted it. And if you're a reviewer and you have a boatload of the good, the bad, and everything in between, then it's our duty to bring these things to light. Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that 40-ish and under dollar range. Most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack store. Some of these you can find at, actually all three of these I found at my local rack store. One was given to me. Thank the Lord, because I wouldn't have bought this thing. These three fragrances are three that are the most divisive fragrances I have ever reviewed. I review one of them and say I don't like it. You talk about backlash. Or I review one and say I do like it. I couldn't have had more people disagree with me. So that's going to happen again in this video, but that's part of the fun about this whole thing. Since are subjective, they are not objective. I can't prove that something smells good. It's all up to you which one smells good. I can't even tell you that something has aquatic, fresh citrus notes and you say, no, it's got iris and spicy smokiness. I can't say you're wrong. That might be what you're smelling. I don't know. But without too much talking about it, let's just get into these three fragrances that I think are completely subjective and super divisive. One that has some funny things going on with it. Back in the 80s, they talked about if your father wore this fragrance, you might have offspring that you didn't even know that you had. I heard somebody say that, popular reviewer. I thought it was really funny. And this one was different. Very, very, very different back then. It was like the 1 million of club fragrances back then. The Versace Eros, sweet, playful, loud, different. Eros isn't different now. 1 million isn't different now, but when they came out, they kind of were. And this one is in that same category from back in the 80s, and I'm talking about Joop Homme. This thing is loud and proud and strong. I'm not going to get into the full details of these things whatsoever, just a super overall perspective of what they are. Cinnamon, floral, sweet, 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 sharp. That's what's happening here. Good dose of that heliotrope, cinnamon, sandalwood, very sweet, incredibly sweet. And I will admit, it's grown on me a little bit. And that's only because I use this thing as an air freshener when my cat takes a dump in the litter box and it stinks up the whole house. It's super strong. I got a couple fragrances that I do, that really strong fragrances. This is one of them. And when it lingers in my house, I'm like, that smells pretty good. That actually smells pretty good. I'm not going to wear it. It does not vibe with me. It doesn't smell any different on my skin. My chemistry doesn't react different with it. It just doesn't fit my energy. I don't feel I almost feel like embarrassed, like somebody like, I don't know. I would be kind of embarrassed smelling like that. That's just me. If you like it, that's good for you. I can understand the appreciation for this. I can understand it. For me, it's headache inducing, too sweet, too sharp, just too much. So Joop Homme, that one is a no from me. Up next is one that I actually do kind of like. I don't think it's a masterpiece. I don't think it's like the end all be all best smelling thing, but I do like it. I really don't know when I can wear it. I wear it out of the shower and stuff like that. I wish I could figure out an occasion to wear this thing, because I actually do kind of like this one. It's a clone fragrance, cloning Amouage Interlude Black Iris, and this one is Eldorado Black Iris. This is when these cameras and stuff had them awesome. And look at these lids too on these, click into place really good. $15. And look at this, bam. It is easy to hate this thing. I like it. Somebody said it smells like a trash can on fire. I think it's funny. This is very, very heavy, smoky fragrance. Loads and loads of iris, powderiness, smokiness, oud. Not like a dominant oud, but like a good thick dose of oud. But mostly it's a spicy, powdery, iris, smoky, woody oud. Very loud. Very long lasting. This is one of those cheapies that are like long lasting, but my goodness, it's like, why do the ones that are so long lasting, a lot of times they like really suck, you know? Luckily I like this one, but I know a lot of people are like, man, this thing is loud, but I can't wash it off. And that stinks when, no pun intended, when you got a fragrance that you don't like and that thing just will not come off of you. So luckily this is out of the box. If you see this in the store, you can just spray it and be like, oh, that's repulsive, or like it, like I do. I like it. It's niche stuff, man. Then niche stuff. I mean, this isn't a niche fragrance, but it's cloning a niche fragrance. They're weird. They are strange, except for like Parfums de Marly and Creed and stuff like that. They're kind of like borrowing off of mainstream ideas and upping the quality and turning it kind of niche. Whereas you got stuff like Amouage or Initio, who's owned by Parfums de Marly. They go more off the beaten path of things and create that weird stuff by radio. Goodness gracious. Some of them are good though. All right, enough rambling. Here's another one that people say that like the women just chase them around wearing this thing. And I've showed it to women and they're like, nope. So if you like this, more power to you, because it's another loud, strong, powerful, proud fragrance. Jeffrey Bean's Gray Flannel, another room spray for me. Super sharp, spicy, green, floral bomb. That's what happens. I'll spray it in here. I ain't scared. Very sharp, very green, very, very floral dominant. That's basically all you need to know. If you like, it's not like your common like Coach for Men green type of a green fragrance. It's like a sharp green, super sharp green, somewhat spicy, floral bomb. Super old man, old lady stuff. If you're like, this is super old man smelling. But again, I can appreciate the scent. Fragrances that I don't even like so much, I've learned how to try to appreciate them and step into the realm of people like, how can I like this? How can I? And I can see it, but I can't be it. I can't make myself like this thing, but I can understand it. I can appreciate it. There's decent quality in this one and this one. The quality isn't too bad. I mean, this one's headache inducing to me. This one isn't so much. But I can see how people would think they're masterpieces. I really can. They're just not for me. So I'm not necessarily trying to justify disliking these things, because I won't wear them. I try to wear this one because I do kind of like it. Another one that kind of got me in trouble that I'm not really going to feature on here because it didn't get me in too much trouble is that True Religion Drifter. I never said it stunk. I just said it was kind of generic. I like it. I give it like a 5 or something like that. I think it smells pretty good, but it was just a little bit generic for me. Revisited it. I do like it a little bit more, but that's beyond the point. So these 3 fragrances, if you see these in the wild and you don't know what either one of these 2 smell like, do not just buy these things based on reviews. Don't do it. You might love it, but you might think it's the worst smelling thing on the planet. This one's out of the box, so you ain't got to worry about that. Tell me that it stinks. Tell me that I'm out of my mind liking this thing, and I'll be cool with it. So, there's those 3 fragrances, and with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.